Hello everyone, how's it going? Just back out here in the garage and just taking a breather. It's been a busy week and a half between doing the engine swap with Barney, fixing the door on the S10, went out to Kiwis to work on the rear end for the Lark. And it's just been a lot, but I've got to get back on the Lark. Time's starting to run out, and there's a lot of things I need to do, and I hadn't even got to building the engine yet. All the top end parts are almost here, just waiting on one more thing, which is the springs. And I still need to order the bottom end kit as soon as Brad is able to. And then, of course, we got to get time and chain pickup tubes, stuff like that. Reached out to Shane Polito from Slant Daily to kind of get an idea of where the torque converter situation is. Have they gotten to it yet? So, a lot of things that need to get taken care of in between time. But now I have a lot of stuff I need to get done again on the Lark. And I'm going to be concentrating on that for the next couple of weeks. And so yeah, this is just a lot of stuff. So of course that's the rear end that we did at Kiwis. I still got a lot of cleaning up to do on it. So right now I'm just setting it off to the side. I got to get bearings ordered for it, finish grinding everything down, new spring purchase. I need to clean the springs up and the shackles, mounting plates, and start getting all that stuff ready to where I can start assembling the rear end. Put a nice coat of paint on it, get it reinstalled, make this thing a roller again. And so that's just one thing that's going to have to go on. The second thing is I still need to get back on the roll cage on this thing. I had to stop, like I said before, when we were working on Barney. I need to get the main hoop out, get it stretched out about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Get all that tacked in, get the down bars in. Still got to make my brackets for the seats. Get those done, get it mounted. So, I mean, just a lot of work. I'm going to try to get knocked out in a short amount of time. I still got to make a divider panel or firewall panel on the back. Get that installed. And then the one thing I've been contemplating on for a while is the Lark's dash. Now, you know, with the 63, for a lot of y'all, this thing had a lot of molded vinyl, foam, everything else to contour this dash. And I've been fighting back and forth in my brain on what to do. Just delete the dash altogether, build a custom dash out of aluminum, try to adapt the old dash and add some stuff to it. So bouncing back and forth all that, it's just, you know, you get to the point, it's like, how much time I'm going to have in trying to do this, and how's it going to look? You know, in my mind, I got several ways, you know, that it was going to look. Not really happy with any of them that was going on. And I just didn't really want it to look like crap. And I mean, that's just a lot of space to fill and redo. Don't mind a piece on top there, just brainstorming. And is it really going to be worth the time and effort to customize this dash? After a lot of thought and a lot of searching, because I'm on Marketplace all the time, I'm on eBay trying to look for parts for this thing, and trying to find a good dash for a 63 Lark, just not going to happen. And trying to find a recover kit for this thing is virtually non-existent. I think I saw one on it that was sold a couple years ago that was in really good shape, and they wanted like $1,500 for the dash, and which is not really in the budget. So what do you do when you're trying to figure out how to make dash look good, or just bite the bullet and try to find something else. Well, luckily I came across something on eBay. Been eyeing it for a little bit. It had still not have sold, and talked to Brad about it, sent him a picture. He's like, let's go for it. So we pulled the trigger. So we have a dash. It's for a Studebaker, just not a 63. I think this dash is like a 61 or something like that. But the good thing is it'll bolt right in the same place as the dash that's in there now. Basically all the same mounting areas are the same. The dash is just a little different. So here it is. It arrived here last Thursday. It's actually in pretty good shape for as old as it is. The padding, I was actually surprised how good a shape it was, considering. I mean, it's got some little nicks and tears at it, some cracking. But the dash itself is complete. It's a different design. I actually like this design a little better. I'll be able to incorporate the instrument cluster. Just order some gauges to put in it. Hopefully I can find some about that size to fill in the holes. And the radio mount, even though Brad doesn't really want a radio in it, we can do Bluetooth setup. But with the parts that we got from Georgia was actually for a 62. And I believe I've got some radio trim that will go in there. And so I'm going to try to repair this dash. You know, back in the day, you had the vinyl repair kits. So I'm going to see if I can get one of those, see how that goes. If that doesn't work, the good thing about this dash is this whole top part unscrews from it. And it's going to be a lot easier just to make a new dash cover for it and put it back on. But I really like to save the old one. And also, I mean, the ignition's over on the right-hand side versus the left-hand side on the 63. So I'll be able to utilize a lot of that, like the headlight switch, the fan for the defrost and the heat, and the wipers. That's the right route we decided to take. I think it's going to look good in the car. I am going to take it apart, clean it all up, get it scuffed up, get it primed, get it painted, and get it into the car. So yeah, got a few things I got to get done here, a couple little projects. So this is going to keep me busy for a little bit. Hopefully get this stuff done. I mean, I really want to get this car together and get it to no names. It might not be painted by then, but my goal is to try to at least get it running. And you know what? If it doesn't run by that time, I'm going to bring the car anyway. At least y'all can see what I've done to it up close and personal, how far along I came with it. And, you know, of course, I had some setbacks with this thing. Actually, a year ago today, so today is June 30th, is when I went into the hospital and found out, you know, of course, I posted a video that I was real close to meeting my maker. So that's kind of the 1 year anniversary of that. So since that point, you know, it took me a while to recover. I work on it as I can. I rest when I can. Try not to bulldoze through everything like I'm used to doing. And so, yeah, I got a little bit to do. So I'm looking forward to it. So I just kind of wanted to give you an update of what's going to be coming out soon as far as videos go. We're going to be doing a video on the rear end, getting it back together. Video on the roll cage and the seats, getting those mounted, and redoing the dash and getting it installed. So there's going to be a lot coming on. I hope y'all watch. And I do appreciate everybody that watch. I also appreciate everybody that's new to the channel. But other than that, guys, this is a short, quick update on what's going on. And have a good one, a safe one, and I'll see you down the road.